Foods listeners, this podcast is brought to you by BetterHelp, my friends. How are you feeling on your mentals? Life is tough to navigate, my friends, and sometimes you need a little help with BetterHelp. So if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. So become your own soulmate, whether you're looking for one or not. Visit BetterHelp.com/foods today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/foods.
Look, man, y'all know I struggle with staying focused, and that's why I F with Mood, okay? Mood is known for their federally legal THC. Now they're adding their most potent product yet to the lineup, okay? Introducing hemp-based THCA flower, the future of legal THC. Try it along with all of Mood's other amazing offerings like flower, gummies, vapes, and more, okay? It is tested and tailored by in-house experts, different strains for specific moods from euphoric to energized and creative to chill, okay? There's plenty of versatile products that go with whatever mood you're going for, all right? It's great for both beginner and veteran users of THC. You know your boy, I don't use a whole lot of THC, so this is great for me, okay? Try Mood's new THCA flower today for a limited time only. Get 20% off your first order and a free THCA pre-roll. Just go to HelloMood.com and use promo code DUDES. That's Hello, MOOD.com, code DUDES for 20% off your order and a free THCA pre-roll.
Dudes behind the foods. Yo, it's the dudes behind the foods. Dudes behind the foods. Yeah, it's the dudes behind the foods.
That's actually really fucking good.
Let's do a nice little let's do a little exercise.
Okay.
Okay? Let's do a little
hate exercise.
positive affirmations. Ready?
Oh, God. You and your stupid positive
Go.
affirmations.
Shush, shush, shush. David, so?
I'm already starting you with negative affirmations.
Shush it up. Shut up your stupid greasy mouth.
I didn't even eat anything
Shut
yet.
up your greasy, naturally greasy mouth, okay? I can't, all I see now is those little beads of sweat on your upper lip, and it's making me sick to my stomach. You're sick to my stomach, fam. If you leave your moms in the hood.
Can I tell you something? I don't know. I've never been so enraged by people speaking ever. And now, because of that girl, there's other people who speak like that, even worse than her.
Well, it's not because of that girl.
But because of that girl, I know about it now. I could have gone my whole life not knowing that there's this part in Canada where people are just R-word. And I had no idea. And it just bothers me.
That's their slang, fam. Why are you so cheese, bro?
Oh, cheese, reach. Oh, my God.
Yo, this guy's fucking, you're sick to my stomach, fam.
You know what the funny thing is? I didn't know this too because it's very, you wouldn't expect this, but it's in the comments. People in Canada hate that.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like very extreme. I was like, oh, do people in Canada fuck with this? They're like, no.
It's not even all of Toronto. It's like specific little, it's like, the youths.
It's like a small little.
It's the youths, and also it's, it's like, certain parts of Toronto, fam, and then it kind of, it spills over to other cities and whatever, of course,
So do you know where that developed from? Because like, let's say for an example, right?
Yeah.
There's like pidgin in Hawaii. Yeah. That's plantation talk. It's a mix between Japanese, Filipino, Korean, and they're all trying to learn how to speak this language.
Yeah.
And this is how they spoke to each other, so it developed over time.
Yeah.
For them, what is that? Was it always like that over there?
Well, I think it's a similar situation, but not so much like trying to learn how to speak English, but so in Toronto, there's just a huge like Caribbean influence, huge Jamaican influence, just a lot of like West Indian culture out there. Like that's all out there, right? So so like London slang is super similar to Toronto slang in terms of like youths and mandem and like just certain slang, because it's all very like heavily Jamaican influence, right? Because of just immigrants and just the culture shit, right? And I think the Toronto slang has kind of evolved because you do have there's that, like the Jamaican Caribbean aspect of it that's also kind of meshed with the just Canadians, the don't you know?
Oh, so
like
that kind of smashed.
Yeah, and like
I see.
Like the Wisconsin, Minnesota, that's very close to that area. So it all kind of blends up to this like Oh, fam, you're cheesing me, fam.
Oh my God! So it's that little Wisconsin with that thing smashed together.
I think that's my personal, just as an outsider looking in. I think that's where it kind of is. It's that's how it sounds, anyways.
That's very interesting. It's still, I don't even know if it's weird. I just hate the sound of it. You know what I mean? Because when you hear people do it in the UK, it sounds cool.
Well, yeah, it's because it's like, oh, the mendem, bruv. You know?
Yeah, it's just smooth as fuck or something.
yeah.
Over here, it's just the fuck is going. They just sound like they got into a car accident. They never recovered from it. It just sounds.
It depends who you're talking to, because I got a lot of homies in Toronto, that whole area, and like they can sound really cool when they're doing it. You know what I'm saying?
It's the ones that they show online that are really bad.
Yeah, I think because that girl specifically got posted by like a Toronto account, but it's also like, but everybody in the comments, it's Canadians that follow that shit, and they're like, God, I hate this shit, you know?
Yeah, that's what I was saying, because that's the part that confused me the most too, is where there's nobody certifying this or backing it up. They're just like, yeah, we don't like it either. So it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I mean, and that's how it is. It's a lot of slang words that even like, that are popular that we don't like out here. That's like popping shit out here, Like, I still don't say cap. I love Riz. Riz is like, it's so funny to me.
It's a Riz's time.
But speaking of Canada, Drake's dick, huh?
Oh my God.
How is that?
First of all, when this guy sends me stuff, right, I always have to stop and be like, do I want to open this? Because I don't know if it's going to be something funny or disgusting.
Yeah.
And I just have to shoot the dice and gamble.
In this case, it was both.
It was both.
And hot. Am I right?
Listen, I couldn't. So when you sent me the thing, right?
Yeah.
It was already removed off of Twitter for violation, but the thumbnail was there, but it was hella blurry.
Yeah.
So I didn't know what I was looking at.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is this? I don't get. Oh my God!
Oh, wait, so did you get to watch it?
I didn't watch it, but I saw the.
Oh, let me show you.
No, I'm okay.
No,
I saw the thumbnail.
You need to
so
see it.
I know what it is.
No.
And that thing is like the size of this fucking paper
No,
bag.
you need to see the full video for context.
I don't need to see the full video. I don't want to see another man's dick without a vagina in the video.
No, you have to see it. You have to see it. You have to see it. This is pop culture at this point, dog.
I don't.
Okay?
This is sexual assault. This is my Louis C.K. story. I couldn't say no because I thought I was going to lose my career.
No, you have to see it. You have to see this.
Well, David, you could have just left and got out the room. Why didn't you?
Just wait.
This is one of those situations. What is the fact that I'm giggling and having a good time?
This is so you understand the jokes, dog. I
know what I can understand. I already saw a screenshot.
No, you have to see the video, dog.
See, you can't even find it. It's deleted everywhere.
I think, man, it's kind of, I don't know if it's like blocked or what.
They've been blocking it everywhere. By the time I got to it, I just saw screenshots.
Ah, damn it.
I didn't know it was a video. I thought it was just a picture.
No, see, this is why this is important.
You just describe what the video is.
Wait.
You stupid Ute.
Wait, okay, hold on a second. If it was leaked against his if it wasn't supposed to be leaked, then this could be this GIF. Someone turned into a GIF? Hold on a second.
This guy, Tim, is searching so hard for this penis picture. If you look at this fool's Google search, it's gonna be just dick. Drake's
Google, that's smart.
What are you on ChatGPT?
Nah, just on Twitter. Usually Twitter is the way to go. Drake video.
Sometimes I argue with ChatGPT just for fun when I'm bored.
Oh yeah, we talked about it, and where you just
we could move on from this. So today, guys, we have this delicious burger.
Right. Well, anyways, the video is like him like just kind of flopping it around a bit.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
That thing.
Oh, if you didn't hear that, the video is him. Okay, Robyn Couch for just in case you don't know what we're talking about. Drake. There was a leaked video of Drake, of supposedly Drake, not confirmed, wiggling his penis around, probably to send it to somebody he was like sexting with or whatever.
Let me just say this, right? Just from the screenshot alone, he grabbed the base of his penis, and there was still another like 6 inches on top of that.
Yeah.
So that's why I couldn't figure out what I was looking at in the screenshot, because you're not trying to picture a 12-inch penis.
It's a good sized penis.
It
yeah.
is disgustingly huge. It is.
Do men think wiggling their penis around is enticing to women?
Some women like it.
Yeah, Robyn Couch, you can't speak for all women because, I've sent a wiggly,
like it.
wiggly peen situation in my day, and it was two positive results.
Is it flaccid or hard when the wiggling is occurring?
It's like
Semi-hard.
yeah, it's a semi-hard situation. It's kind of like, oh, look where this is going.
Yeah. You know the
Okay.
end result. Let me show you the journey.
Alrighty.
Robyn hates babies and doesn't like penis. So,
She likes penis. She doesn't like them wiggling around flaccid.
she likes it in the butt. Huh?
Jesus Christ.
In the butt.
Let's have so we have very delicious burgers. Supposedly, all right. So when I had posted that little clip of us reacting to the For the Win burgers, somebody For the Win burgers reposted it and because they appreciated the love, and somebody put in the comments that Easy Street burgers are better than For the Win burgers.
I will say this. Taste is always very subjective, right?
Yeah.
I've definitely had a lot of people say way better, multiple restaurants, and I'm almost like 99% of the time disagree. So, like I said, but it's subjective though, right? I've literally had people request me restaurants that I thought was hot garbage, and they say it's their favorite place ever.
So many things are subjective. Life is subjective. You know what I'm saying? So, look, guys, never just go by other people's opinions. Do your own shit. Experience your own life. Taste your own shits. Where is your? Oh, okay.
Well, let's start with the fries first, right? Because For the Win fries was ridiculous.
So good.
This I could pass on.
For the Win burger is better.
This is like cafeteria French fries.
Which doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. But For the Win fries, definitely better.
This reminds me of high school French fries. It has the same seasoning.
It's like a Cajun seasoning.
But once again, we also got this to go, so don't judge that.
But we also got the For the Win shit to
That's
go.
true, and it was still hella good,
And this
even
is
when it got
why
a little
we're
cold.
judging off the same, it's a even playing field here, all right?
By the way, I'm not saying it's bad.
And also, we're not saying that it's a direct competition type shit. We love the For the Win situation.
And it's a suggestion from you guys.
Yeah. So let's.
I'm gonna dip it in the plastic, idiot. It had a cap on. He's so dumb. And it's on camera.
No cap. Okay.
Sauce is okay.
Yeah. Well, shall we? I put jalapenos on mine just like I did with my For the Win burger.
Oh, this looks pretty fucking tasty, to be honest with you.
It does. I think I will also take a picture. Hold on. we have these little eating placemats, and we're not using.
My bad, yo.
Robyn Couch went out of her way to go to fucking HomeSense and get us these little eating placemats, and we're not even using them.
Home goods.
Oh yeah, it's HomeSense in Canada. Chia's got me fucked up.
Home sense. That doesn't even make any sense.
Doesn't make any goods.
Oh yeah, that's my bad. Doesn't even make any goods, dude.
God, I'm so funny. All right.
Shut the fuck up.
Ready?
Verbal affirmation himself.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
That's a tasty burger.
That's really good.
I think they float around a very similar realm. The bun's a little different. They all had that. I mean, it's a smash burger, right? So as
Yeah.
long as they get the crust right,
Yeah.
I mean, they're pretty on par with each other.
I love their bread is really. I think man. Hold on. Let me get another flavor. Let me put
I
some of
think
this.
they're
sauce.
on par with each other.
Yeah. Like nothing is really jumping out as far as like, oh, this is way better.
But it was fucking good.
This is great. Yeah.
This is the weird thing, right? And I know many people might disagree. There are certain things that I like about bread that it does that I think a lot of people equate it to cheap bread. But when you get that fucking cheap white bread stick to the top of your mouth type of bread, it's actually one of my favorites.
I love that.
And this bun has that.
The squish.
That squish. You know what I mean, right?
That's actually one of my favorite parts of Shake Shack burgers.
Yep.
Is it potato bread?
The Martin potato roll, right?
Fucking bomb. Like when you get those last couple bites where everything, all the juice from the burger and the sauce kind of seeps into that like squishy bread. That's my shit, dog. Yeah, this shit is definitely hitting. Okay.
The burgers are pretty equal. I will say this though, for some reason, whatever experience I had with the For the Win burger the first time we ate it was like, yo, what
I
the
know.
fuck?
It was like like we were texting each other about it the next day.
Yeah,
This shit's great. It's like really good.
it's fucking good. You're
honestly-
not gonna regret it.
I would need to you know what we should do?
Side by side.
We should do a special, like, when Foodie calls, hit all the smash burger spots in LA, like maybe like the top 5, and
I
just
got a list
rank.
of them.
Yeah, let's do that. You know what I'm saying?
This is hella good though. Like,
It's
hella
great.
good. It's hard to say which one I like better. I think if you go to either one, you're gonna love it. I will say what I like about the For the Win burger though is that when they smash it, you could tell they kind of spread it around, so you have this extra skirt of beef that's crispy on the outside.
Yeah, like that little crispity crunchity extra shit. Yeah.
Yeah, this is, hey man, either or, you're gonna be happy. I say that.
Okay. Delicious. Very happy with that.
Yeah, For the Win, definitely fries were the shit. They were so fucking good.
Robyn Couch, I was actually gonna order you because here's where Easy Street might have a little extra something for you. They also have
Vegan?
Beyond Meat patty options, but when I went to order on Uber Eats, they didn't have the option to take the cheese off. It was like the regular burgers you can customize the shit out of, no cheese, extra onions, extra this, extra that. But when you order the Beyond Meat burger, it's just that. It's this or not.
Oh, that's okay. It's still cool that they offer Beyond Meat.
Well, it's not about the rest of the vegans. This is about Robyn Couch.
Yeah,
Okay.
I am the only vegan that matters.
Yeah,
exactly.
Facts.
All the other ones fucking suck.
Yeah, that's right.
That's kind of true.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed of them to be
Yeah, man, just
adjacent to them.
screaming on the streets, yelling at people. What's wrong with you? I actually met one of those people once.
Like an angry vegan.
Yeah, well, I didn't meet them. That's not what I meant. But I saw the.
Oh, meet them. You didn't meet them. Holy shit. Holy cow.
Wow.
Whoa, no bullshit.
Whoa. Dude, my fucking mind is blown, dude. I can't believe it.
More.
All right, okay, you just. Yeah, good thing going. He just goes, moo. Fucking stupid, dude. Oh, meet them. Bullshit. I need to do one more. Moo. Oh my god.
Angry vegan. Let me write down what I was about to say before I interrupt you. Because dream.
Oh,
Pun.
that was so funny.
Okay, you had a situation with an angry vegan.
Oh shit. Well, I didn't have a but I saw the people who yell at somebody in the streets.
Okay.
Saw it for the first time because I've only seen videos of it. And man, it's intense, dude. It is fucking intense. Like I don't think those people are mentally sound. Like, it's kind of like the crazy Christians in the corner.
I was literally just gonna say that.
They're not mentally sound either. Like they're those type of people.
And they make everyone else that identifies with that look bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
I'm pretty sure you're not doing anything. Because like my idea behind that is if your job or what you feel your calling is to convert people to an idea that you feel is right, how is that going to work? Like, has it ever worked where you walked up to, let's say on the Christian side, like a gay person, it was like, hey, you're gonna go to hell, you fucking sodomite.
Yeah.
Would you like to come to church?
Exactly.
What the fuck?
That's gonna, if I was gay, that would make me wanna like suck a dick in front of that guy. Yeah. Like that would make me wanna just be like, dude, like fucking just watch me suck some dicks right now. You know what I'm saying?
Like, get the fuck away from me. Like,
Seriously.
I never understood the concept of it. And then when I started thinking about it, it was like, oh, you don't care about converting people. You care about looking good in front of God, right? So your idea isn't, hey, let me show people a better way of living. It's like, let me show you how much better I am than you.
And not only show God, but you're trying to show people around you. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the show, you know?
It's performative. I'm like, oh, I don't really like this, man. And like, I just kind of, and also too, when other people interact with that, when they were trying to interact with the vegan lady,
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know what you guys are doing either. She's not there to listen. So just let her scream and then walk past. You're not going to change her either. So it's like, this is pointless.
It's like Twitter. You know what I'm saying? People People on Twitter are never gonna change each other's minds. They're both yelling at each other just to tweet and like be read or be heard. You know what I'm saying? Like no one is trying to actually have a conversation. So it's like arguing on Twitter is just pointless, you know?
I saw this video of this dude. I don't even know what the subject was about, but the guy was like yelling at some other guy, and there was another student on campus that came up to him. And he's basically saying what we're saying. It's like, hey, if you feel like you're right, screaming, calling this guy an idiot and a loser and whatever, like you're not doing anything. So how come you can't just say things nicely?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to. And it's like, okay, then why did you stop to yell at this guy? He's like, because he's a fucking asshole. He's like, he didn't say anything to you. So what? But the guy stayed really calm. And I really admire people like that because I don't know if I could do that. I just have to walk away because I'll get mad, you know?
Yeah.
Well, some people are just better than me.
Well, we're gonna be right back.
Dudes Behind the Foods listeners, this podcast is brought to you by BetterHelp, my friends. How are you feeling on your mentals? If it's not so good, guess what? It's 2024, and like I always say, you matter. So let's start with that mental health, and you will be so surprised when you get the stuff fixed in the noggin because you are a good person and you deserve the help. Get started with BetterHelp, my friends. And listen, I've used BetterHelp, and whenever I have these inner thoughts that I need to organize, I always call my therapist, and guess what? Dun, 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 there to save the day. And guess what? Therapy can be a place to work through the challenges you face in all of your relationships, whether with friends, work, your significant other, or anyone. Because guess what? Life is tough to navigate, my friends, and sometimes you need a little help with BetterHelp. So if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. So become your own soulmate, whether you're looking for one or not. Visit betterhelp.com/foods today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/foods. So final count, you like this better or is it equal?
Ah, man, it's tough. It's tough because, like you said, I need a fresher taste. I just remember really loving that For the Win burger.
To the point where we sang.
Damn, we missed an opportunity to go viral again. We forgot.
The dumbest clip that ever went viral.
I can't believe that shit. Like, I almost was like, is this worth putting up? I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll put it up because I think it's funny, right?
Yeah.
That little reel of me and David singing to our burgers is at like 1 million views on my Instagram. No, that's not even viral by today's standards, but I was kind of like, oh, shit.
Yeah, it's like, I would have to give it, like I said, this isn't a knock on this burger. This is fucking, I mean, obviously I wrecked this shit.
Same. It was so good.
Just on the emotion that I had when I first bit into the For the Win,
Right.
I think they go for the W for me, For the Win.
Yeah. And I was going to say that as well, but also we went into this one kind of like ready for them to be versus each other.
yeah, I
Whereas,
don't know that.
you know, we went into For the Win just to enjoy a good burger and be like, I heard this was good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And you hadn't even heard shit about it. This was me just bringing it in, you know?
Yeah.
So that's tough. I feel like,
This
all right,
sauce I could take it or leave. This one just too mustard heavy.
really, I like mustard. So
Yeah.
I think we're gonna do that. Okay, we're gonna do a list of like 5 to 6 like of the most renowned smash burger spots out here because LA kind of I don't know. It's kind of like becoming like a
It's the new hot thing, right?
yeah smash burgers everywhere, right? And like really good ones. So let's do a fucking.
Man, I will say this if this was fresh, the seasoning here is fucking good.
It is good. You just said it tastes like cafeteria seasoning earlier.
Yeah, I like cafeteria fries.
Oh, okay.
It tastes like cafeteria fries.
Yeah, let's do a fresh one. I mean, let's do a whole episode. We'll pace ourselves, you know what I'm saying? Couple bites, pass, so we can really just be eating all day and then make like a full out burger episode and go from there.
I'm never going to take a single bite. I'm going to eat every burger to completion, and it's going to happen. This is fantastic. And I think I just gummed right through it. I didn't even fucking chew.
Would you like some sake?
Suck it!
Sake oil. I had a very, very lovely 5, 6 hour long dinner last night. Well, no, it was like from 6 to 10-ish. 4 hour long dinner.
That's long.
13 courses at a 2 Michelin star Japanese restaurant called Naka
And Naka.
in Culver City. And super bomb. I got invited to celebrate this show called Shogun coming out on Hulu. It looks fucking sick, actually. And they gifted us also with a bottle of sake. So this is Dasai 23.
Oh, that's side 23.
Dasai 23, Jordan.
It's illegal of age at 23.
Ooh, whoops. Did I just break my cup? No.
The shards go into your head.
Sure you don't need another one?
I think I'm okay. So it was super bomb. This dinner was so great. But it was funny because, you know, you go to these like fancy 13-course dinners, and of course, everything is like, you know, a couple bites. Each course is a couple bites, right? So, you know, everything was bomb. The sashimi was super fresh, of course, like really bomb, like little like couple like soups, and then they finally bought out like the little slice, that one slice of some ribeye, A5 Wagyu. No, the A5 Wagyu little slice, right? And I'm like, man, fucking bomb. And then I'm looking around, dude across from me doesn't eat red meat. I was like, you're not gonna eat that? All right, cool, go.
Yeah.
And then a girl next to me, Brazilian girl, really nice. She fucking she ate all her sushi, but she left her. It was like ikura and uni.
Crazy. Give it to me.
Yeah, I was like, oh, and I was kind of waiting, but then like waiting for her to finish, and then as soon as the server was about to take her plate away, I was like, what?
You went, hold on. You don't take a uni away from me.
Wait a second now. So hold up a bitch.
You know, the same shit you would say, but just with a Japanese accent.
Yo, that's funny. Fucking slang, but with a Japanese
I know.
accent. No cap.
Hey, I have a riz. I have so much riz. Don't make it come in your mouth.
Yo, if you live in your mom's in the hood, you're sick to my stomach, fam.
I am a youth.
Did you see Drake's dick? It's very big, it's like a Godzilla.
Are you affording it right now? Oh, so stupid.
Drink your water so you can have some sake.
Oh,
You bitch boy.
My blood pressure went up.
What's in your little cup there, you little bitch boy? You little fucking bitch boy.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
You want to take outside?
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Get out of here, jive turkey.
Fucking 70s slang, 60s slang. Oh fuck, that's so dumb.
Skidadder.
That's a good clip for the reels and the TikToks right there.
Oh man, Japanese people, I don't speak like that.
Well, cheers.
Cheers. Oh, this smells super good.
That's great. That's great. That's bomb.
This
Yeah.
one tastes tropical.
Pretty refreshing. I was just gonna say. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. This is good. That almost kind of gave me a little jolt.
What is it? This is a really good sake.
Yeah. Dasai 23.
That's right.
Dasai.
That's right.
Dasai.
Oh my god. Have you ever dated a Japanese girl?
I've definitely never dated a Japanese girl. I have just smashed.
I feel like I couldn't. I feel like I'm betraying my people.
Oh, because of the history.
No, I'm kidding. There was never enough Japanese people in my area, so there wasn't an opportunity to.
I'm trying to think.
And even now, I don't know that many Japanese girls.
I know. I know a few. I had a crush on this girl Shannon Komodo when I was in like elementary school, and there was just one like in my college or maybe it was Ho staging, but when I was just kind of doing my thing, there was one that I had canoodled with a couple of times. Beautiful, but no actual dating. No.
Oh, see, I've never ever. I don't know many Japanese women. I feel like majority of the Asians I know are Vietnamese. So it's like, especially in Sacramento, I don't know a single Japanese person.
Yeah, even at when I was going to Paramount High, I mean, of course, it was like mainly Cambodians, and a handful of Filipinos too. So no, not a lot of Japanese in my area either. A lot of Japanese in like Torrance.
Yeah.
Gardena probably too.
You know what's so funny?
Yeah.
When years ago with JK News, like, Bart and Joe used to hide their identity.
Yeah.
Bart was always hard to figure out what he was because his last name is very ambiguous. It could be Korean or Chinese.
Right. And he's always doing that Korean accent.
Exactly. Also, he has a fat Korean head. So he has like that square Korean head that a lot of Korean guys have. So I assumed he was Korean my whole life when I first met him. When Joe was like, I'm hiding my identity, I'm like, shut your Japanese ass face up. This one looks like a racist Japanese drawing. But nobody online could figure it out.
Really?
They were like, well, he's definitely Vietnamese. I was like, his fucking face looks like those ancient scroll drawings.
Like
a Japanese person.
Like a Japanese art tattoo or some shit. Yeah.
He looks so Japanese.
Right,
it was
right.
so unreal how Japanese he looked.
Right.
So even at the time when I found out he was Japanese, I was like, yeah, of course. I was like, what else would you be?
Right.
Like, he looks like prototypically, stereotypically Japanese.
What would you think I was if you didn't know?
You? Filipino.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know. I haven't seen that many Thai dudes. I know a few Thai girls. Never really had a conversation with a Thai dude except for you were my first.
Yeah, definitely especially when I was a little more tan, I used to get Filipino all the time. I mean, yeah, everybody on the internet thought I was Filipino for years. Me and my dad, I would be like just hitting some golf balls with my dad at the little driving range, and literally like a Filipino dude just came up to us, started speaking Tagalog, and we were like,
Hey, kumusta ka?
¿qué?
No hables Filipino.
So, and I've gotten Korean in the past. When I was
Korean.
younger.
See, it's the head size, dude.
I guess so. Yeah.
Korean people have fucking gigantic heads. That's why, like, the compliment is you have a small face, because it's not common. So when they see a small face Korean, they're like, "Oh, you're so pretty," because usually our fucking half our body weight's in our dome.
Yeah, that's. I guess maybe that is my Korean for the. It's funny because the movie I'm writing a movie for us, and it's like, you know how sometimes all of a sudden people like want to make a stink about like a Japanese actor playing a Korean actor or playing a Korean person or whatever. Like, when we were growing up, it was like Asians was playing Asians was whatever, right?
Yeah.
Now, as I'm writing, it's funny because I'm just kind of keeping that in the back of my mind. So it's like I'm writing us as brothers, but it's like our dad is Korean and our mom is Thai. So,
Okay, that's tight.
so it's like we can do both, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, so I can just cover all my bases, you know?
How far are you on the movie?
Same as when last time you asked. No. Know what I did the other night? Dog? It was like, I was feeling inspired, right? I was like, let me just get some shit on paper, right? Fucking got in bed, pulled out my laptop, sat there for an hour when I was dozing off, and I was like, I gotta write something. I wrote a line, and I was like, cool.
Oh my god, dude.
But productivity is about to go way up because your boy just picked up my Apple Vision Pro goggle spectacles.
You got it?
Fuck yeah, dog.
When?
I got it in the motherfucking trunk right now, my guy.
And why
Literally picked it up this morning.
Why the fuck would you not bring it in here?
Because I was very hungry. And I knew the burgers were here.
I want to see it in person.
Next
have to.
episode, I'm going to have them shits on. The whole episode.
Please fucking do it.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna shoot another episode. Do it on the second episode. I want to see it.
Yeah, no, I will, dog.
That is so funny.
Oh, yeah.
Dog, when I saw pictures of like videos of dudes in New York just walking around with it, that's so scary. That's $5,000 on your head that somebody could just rip off and then run away with.
Yeah, facts. Especially, I mean, depends on. I mean, I remember when I used to mess with this Dominican girl in New York. I had she was from the Heights, Washington Heights in New York, and I had a phone charger in my pocket. The little wire was hanging out, and she was like, "Hey, tuck that in." She was like, "Don't just have that out over here," because she was taking me to eat some like Dominican food. She was like, "Just put that in your pocket."
You know, it's so funny. You know, when we grow up, you don't grow up in the nicest areas. So there's like habits that I used to have, which I wish I still had now. Now my guard is a lot down, just because I just don't, as you would say, be canoodling around in these streets. They're, I found this out recently because Mariel's like, you left the door unlocked a couple times. I'm like, me? I left the door unlocked? I would never, right? But that just goes to show it's not always in the back of my mind that somebody's going to come and rob me because I live in a nice area now. So it's like, I should lock the door, right? But it's just like, I used to always double check doors, do all this other stuff. And when she first met me, she used to call me paranoid. So Mariel was like, dude, you're always paranoid that somebody's like looking after you, trying to steal your stuff. Like, we're in South Pasadena. Like, what's your problem?
Right.
But it's just like kind of ingrained in you. And I remember we were at the beach at, it was like Redondo. And then, it was like sunset. We wanted to catch this early on when we were dating. And then I'm walking up and I see these dudes next to my car. And I just fucking start gunning towards them, right?
Okay.
And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And these guys were just changing into their shorts behind, like nearby. They parked next to my car.
Yeah.
I thought they were trying to jack my wheels.
And they were just like tucked away.
Yeah.
Like,
So immediately I just fucking, was like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And they're like, I'm so sorry. We're just changing. And their asses all out. I'm like, I thought y'all were trying to steal my fucking wheels, dog.
Yeah.
And Mariel was super embarrassed, but I was trying to explain to her, it's like, you and I grew up very differently. Like, this is very fucking common. Like, I got my car jacked, my laptop stolen. Like, this is something that I have to deal with every day. So it's kind of hard to break out of it. But now, I just like, fucking, it's a beautiful morning.
Life's getting you're too sweet, dog. Life's too sweet for you right now,
I need
bro.
to fucking do some ghetto shit.
Now, not gonna lie. Okay, so I never really talked about it, but like years ago, our house, got broken into. And before that, Chia was like, like no guns, no dogs, nothing like that. But like after we got broken into, she was kind of shook. You know what I'm saying?
It's America, baby.
It's America. And LA is a little weird sometimes. It's a little spooky nowadays, especially after the pandemic. It's just a little different now. And so now she's kind of like, I got a little gun or whatever now. But now she's like, maybe I should get one too.
Okay, can I just say something? Out of all the people that shouldn't hold a gun, she is one of them. This woman is built like a stack of sugar cubes. You need pepper spray or you call Tim, all right?
But it's funny because, even though, look, I handle business, I get shit done, I'm on top of my shit, but like Chia also is very aware of the very clumsy, flaky side of me. So when I kind of I was
got the guns.
Yeah, I was showing her just how to work it, and just like I had it, and she was kind of like, I think I'm more scared with you having that in the house. I was like, don't trip. I'm certified now, all right?
God damn, what the fuck is your problem, babe? Shit itches.
All right, we're gonna, me and David are gonna jerk each other off, and we'll be right back.
Dudes Behind the Foods listeners, this podcast is brought to you by Mood, my friends. Mood is known for their federally legal THC, and now they're adding their most potent product yet to the lineup. Introducing hemp-based THCA flower, the future of legal THC, tried along with all of Mood's other amazing offerings like flower, gummies, vapes, and more. And for a limited time, Mood is giving our listeners a free THCA pre-roll and 20% off your first order. Just visit hellomood.com and use our code DUDES. Hey. Last week, watching the UFC fights, you best believe your boy hit one of them pre-rolls when he had to farm a little bit in the morning, relax, and then watch some crazy high-intense UFC, and it was freaking amazing, my friends. Had such a good time with it, and typically I do it to relax and before I go to sleep, which is why I enjoy it. Mood is really great, especially for people who just started smoking or just kind of using any THCA or THC products, because they label it in a way that's easy for you to understand, right? They have chill ones, they have sleepy time ones, so you don't have to guess what it's going to do for you, and that's why I like Mood. Try Mood's new THCA flower today for a limited time only. Get 20% off your first order and a free THCA pre-roll. Just go to hellomood.com, use promo code DUDES. That's hellomood.com, code DUDES for 20% off your order and a free THCA pre-roll. So years ago, you know how sometimes Bart communicates? He's like all over the place sometimes, just like we are. Now he knows I have no interest in guns, right? Do I got some? Would you think I sold them all? But yes, I am very well equipped, but I don't. That's like my last resort.
Are you talking about your dick?
Yes, my drag penis, which is nothing like that.
Yes, go on.
But so Bart's like, hey, you want to go? Yes, this is so good. It's like, you want to go shooting? I'm like, yeah, I'm down. Now, I don't shoot guns.
Right.
I don't find it fun at all.
You
know?
don't?
I don't find it entertaining. I don't find it fun. It's just like sitting there shooting a target. It's literally not fun to me at all whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's boring as shit. So, he's like, you want to go shooting? I'm like, cool. And so I was like, I'm down. I'm down to play some ball. And then I went, got my fucking gear ready, whatever, whatnot, the bag. And I start driving. And I'm like, man, this gym, it's fucking far, dog. So we're driving. We're going up this hill. It's all dust, dirt. I'm like, is this a private gym? So I fucking show up as a shooting range. And I look at it, I'm like, Bart, what did you think that I wanted to shoot guns? He goes, I thought you wanted to shoot. I'm like, every time you said shoot, it was to play basketball.
Hilarious.
So I drove 30 minutes to go to a shooting range. And I was there, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here? You know what I mean?
You didn't have a good time?
I mean, yeah, I got to shoot. And he showed me how to shoot a gun properly. Like, he gave me, Bart's like a really good teacher.
Yeah,
like, he's so fucking thorough. So he taught me how to do everything with the gun, and there was a great lesson because I didn't know about certain things. Back in the day when, one of your homies gave you a gun, you just had it. It was, cereal scratched off and all this shit. But it was kind of like I wouldn't say scary. It's scary, but it's also empowering.
For sure.
Because you know how to use the weapon now. Because before, if you just had it, you're just like shoot and spray. Now there's like protocol. Don't have your trigger finger here. How to load it. Check the chamber, see if it's loaded.
Right.
How to take it apart. Do all this other stuff. That kind of made me feel more comfortable with guns.
You first get the whole one, you're like, all right, hey, break yourself.
There's like this video. There's videos of people fucking up in the driving range because they don't know how to use a gun. Dude, there's this one person who had the gun and his girlfriend was next to him, and he was like, hey, like this fucking guy runs up, snatches that shit, presses him against the wall. He's like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Because he's fucking. Why would you point that shit?
So stupid.
There's so many stories of people getting shot like that.
For
dog.
sure.
Oh, there was a video that I saw last night because of the rabbit hole. Dude is talking in his car. Right. Or was it a girl? I can't remember. Either was traumatized.
They're on Facebook Live?
Yeah, and he accidentally...
No, she accidentally shoots him. Yeah, in the head. Yeah.
And he survives.
He survived?
He survived.
Oh, okay. That makes me feel better about
He didn't die.
seeing that now.
He didn't die, and apparently he's fine too. So,
Sheesh.
but that video scarred me. And I'm like, dude, gun shit is very important.
Yeah.
Know what you're doing, people. Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah.
And now we got this guy right here ready to fucking... yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, I just have him like this. What's up, man?
Put it in the fucking Vader's face. What's up?
Oh, God. Well, that's the thing, too. It's like, you got to make sure, you got to make sure it's in a safe and all this. You got to make sure it's super safe. I remember being like maybe 11 and doing like a sleepover at the homie's house. And I was sleeping in his uncle's room who was out of town. And I'm just being a nosy kid, and I just open up the little bedside drawer, and there's a gun there. And I like picked it up, and then his grandma happened to walk in when I like had it in my hand.
Oh my God.
And I was just kind of like, oh, hey, look what I got. And she was like almost like,
Ay, Dios mío.
yeah, well, he was Thai, but yeah.
No, this is not in my mind.
The cop.
Sawate fuck.
Sawadi mio.
Sawate mio.
And she was like shook, and it didn't even register in my head back then. I was like, still a kid, like, oh shit, look what I got. You know what I'm saying? But looking back on it now, it was most definitely loaded.
100%.
Yeah. So it's kind of scary to think.
Well, now they have all this like cool tech where you can get the fingerprint lockbox. It should be in a lockbox, and then your ammo should be separate, and then you could load quick or whatever, whatnot, and then be able to go.
Yeah.
Those are like the protocols that I feel like a lot of people don't take who aren't responsible gun owners. And so like, I don't know, guns just, it's powerful. It's fucking scary, dude.
It is. It really is.
And it's not like the fucking movies where you just get shot up and then you walk away. Yeah, motherfucker. No, you're not. It's fucking bad, dude. Have you ever seen somebody get shot before?
Like in real life?
Yeah.
No.
I did when I was a kid.
What?
There was a guy that was running from the cops, and it was when my parents were redoing the store because they took over the store next to us. And so at nighttime, we had to go and do stuff, and I was just there. They couldn't leave me at home by myself. And so something happened where it's kind of blurry now as I tell this story, but if I were to tell it just how I remember it, and I'm pretty sure I'm missing details, is that guy was running from the cops of some sort. I think he had a weapon, and the cops just fucking blasted this fool in front of our store. And I'm like a little kid. I'm just in the front like, what is happening? And I don't know what my parents are grabbing me in because obviously gunshots are being fired. And then later on, like a couple of years later, because I was like, maybe 10 or so? I was like 12. I was like, oh, I witnessed somebody getting killed. You know what I mean? But you don't know as a kid. You're just watching this shit happen.
Yeah.
And then that's the first time I saw somebody get shot.
Sheesh.
Yeah, she was fucking nuts, dude.
First time?
Yes, first time. I got shot at when I was in 18.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the 18 one was kind of my bad, but nothing happened. But it was just kind of like, that's why guns always a little bit kind of freak me out a little bit.
Trigger warning, no pun intended.
Trigger warning.
Triggers. Trigger warning. Warming my hands in this cold world. Shout out J. Cole. Cold in my stocking. I've been a bad boy. Bad
Did he?
boy. Did he? Did he?
Or did he?
Or didn't he? Puff. Puffy. Puff, puff, pass.
The magic dragon, year of the dragon. I'm Asian.
Whoa.
Asian. Asians don't raisin in the sun. Black History Month.
Black History Month. February. I'm wary.
Have a little weed Sunday. Scaries.
Scaries. Read a book for once.
Butterfly in the sky. I can get twice as high.
Whoa. Cheers.
Dude, that one was really good, actually.
That was like real spoken word shit right there, dog.
Nah, man, I'm a little surprised at myself. After the year of the dragon, Black History Month.
Yo. I can get twice as high? Crazy. That was kind of a bar, dog.
Hey, man. I'm getting better at this shit. Hey, yeah. I wanted to be a rapper. Remember, Tonkatsu 69, baby.
Somebody did comment on the most recent episode, how are they actually getting good at this spoken word? And I thought that was so funny.
Sometimes things happen where you make fun of something so much, you actually get good at the thing you make fun of.
If we really wanted to like sit down and write some shit, yeah, we could write some good fucking spoken word, you know? That's the tricky part. When me and Rick were doing our Chunk Dirty characters, it was, and this was like, if y'all didn't watch my old sketches, like me and my boy Rick used to do these sketches where we were like really bad rappers. And it was to make fun of just how shitty a lot of mainstream rap was, right?
Funny.
So we would get in the studio, giant t-shirts, and fucking like freestyle or like real quick write some really bad raps. And we'd have to stop, especially Rick sometimes, because I'd be like, that's too good, man. That's too good. He's like, I can't be bad at it. And what's crazy is if you play back now the tracks we did trying to be whack, dog, they're really good by today's standards.
Which is nuts.
Like it's like, oh, that's bars, bro. And like, but we were trying to be whack.
You know what the funny thing is? I kind of knew about this switch when I watched it was a triple XL freshman class, and it was like Lil Yachty and all these other people. And it was them trying to rap for real.
Yeah.
And everybody in the comments below was like, I told you they got bars. And I was like, no, they make fun music.
Yeah.
And which I 100% agree. They make bops. But that's the level of what they think creative bars are. And it was kind of shocking. I'm like, it's a generation difference.
I think I know which one you're talking about too, which was kind of a weird one because it was like Kodak Black and it was
Yeah.
Who else was in that shit? It was like Yachty and it seemed like they were all freestyling, which like actually freestyling, which was kind of like weird for a double XL freestyle because you know you're supposed to come with some bars, you know. So I always thought like it's fun to watch because it's fun, but it's fucking. It's like why wouldn't y'all write something down?
Yeah, it's like that's where you get to showcase your skills, right? Because this is not about vibey music. This is like boom bap type of shit.
Right.
So it's like, oh, let's see what you got. And then even then there was a track with Yachty and Cole, right? And that didn't release too long ago. And this is where Yachty's supposed to write some fire. But then you hear Cole's verse come after. I'm like, oh, there's like levels to this.
For
I was
sure.
like, oh shit. Because it kind of reminds you of a different era where like the penmanship was God and it was king. And then it kind of switched over to, even in our generation, right? We had shit like, I don't know, everybody in the club get tipsy. That's not bars, right? But that shit was fun fucking music. And so I think sometimes for me, like I had this moment where I forgot. It's like, wait, a lot of the fucking jams I like, I don't know bars in this shit.
I mean, because nobody wants to listen to bars when you're at the club, dog. Like, no one gives a fuck about bars when you're trying to grind on a butt.
Yeah, we're not trying to do that. You know?
No one's trying to like fucking get philosophical when you're just trying to like just grind on a butt.
You know, I thought about this from reading a one comment, and somebody was writing back. It's like, yeah, y'all don't know about good music, blah, 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 back in the day in like the 2000s and all this other shit. And somebody wrote, oh, really? Chingy? And then I was like, oh, that's right. A lot of the music that we fucking liked, they had no bars, dude.
Yeah, man.
They were just fun. This is the generation of that.
I think, and that's the thing, and that's why it's difficult because, rap as a genre, right? It's like, yes, you think of rap and you think, yeah, it should have bars, right? But then there's like so many, like when you think of rock, there's so much shit that falls under there, you know what I'm saying? Like heavy metal shit, punk rock shit, like there's so many different categories and things that fall under it. And when you think of rap, you think, oh, this has to have bars because, this is hip hop, this is rap, this is bars. But then, from the beginning, rap was really fun. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of fun. People were just having fun, just dancing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like, a lot of it stems from like telling like stories about their struggle and, like black struggles and like, coming from like just not the best environments and, telling these like really like engaging stories. But but there's that whole other side of it where it's like, motherfuckers just want to party and have fun too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And I think when you get into a conversation with somebody who's like very like, nah, man, it needs to be the metaphorical oracle, this is a rhetorical question, people. It's like you forget, man, like, yo, look, like, baby got back.
And I'll even to add to that is that sometimes the people who I think or who I feel are so gifted and talented in penmanship and writing, they make terrible music. Like I would never listen to this in the car. I wouldn't listen to this when I'm chilling. Like the only time I would listen to that is just to appreciate how smart they are with their writing. Right. But it's like, dude, you just made a song of you just rapping or like rhyming constantly with no idea that somebody has to listen to this. It just kind of sounds like they're sucking their own dick.
Yeah.
Like,
just to show off.
Yeah, look what I could do. And then you have people who can kind of mix that medium together where it's so genius. And I think that's why people like Kanye West. Kanye West was like that, the metaphor guy, right?
He used to say some very mind-boggling shit, crazy metaphors. We talked about it before. Mayonnaise-colored Benz, I push miracle whips. We love that.
Right? But it was so fucking catchy, and you could listen to it all day. And I think he did such a good job of melding those two together.
I feel like as far as somebody who is so dope lyrically and then also has a message, but then also you would bump in your fucking whip, Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, 100%.
Of course. You can put that shit on and fucking yak, but also like, yeah, he's saying some shit.
He could yak, and also yeah.
dude.
Kendrick, please come on this podcast. Show us your favorite spots.
Imagine.
I know. Oh, that'd be crazy, dude. I saw him perform before he blew up because I used to do the show with Vivo, the channel Vivo, and they had him. They flew him, me, and a few other people out just for this thing, and he was just performing.
Really?
And I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy? This guy's fucking dope as shit." And I think this is when he just started getting a buzz, and then I was like, "Well, I got to see this cool guy," and nobody at that place knew who he was.
Interesting.
And he was just performing to a bunch of execs. Nobody was watching him. But
that's crazy.
And I'm over here like, "Yo, this is fucking wild." And it's all suit and tie white folk. And they're all just chatting, not even looking at him perform.
Dang.
And I'm like, I gotta shake this motherfucker's hand.
You shook his hand?
Yeah.
You've shaken Kendrick Lamar's hand?
He was very nice.
Wow.
Yeah, but I was just like, oh shit, that's Kendrick. They're like, oh yeah, we flew him out. And they just kind of went back to their conversation. I was like, are you guys fucking dumb?
Damn.
But I bet you he got a fat bag though.
For sure.
Yeah, so he don't care. He's like, I'm gonna just do 2 songs and bounce anyway. Doesn't matter.
There's actually, speaking of XXL freshman freestyles, there's one with Kendrick Lamar and Lil B.
Oh.
And How much have you kept up with Lil B?
Not much at all. I haven't heard that in a very long time,
So
actually.
Lil B, if you remember, he was a part of the Pack. Got my Vans on, but they looked like sneakers. And then he started putting out really like very low budget, offbeat songs that were kind of like the music videos were super cheap, and it was weird shit. He has a song called Wonton Soup where it's just kind of him going swoop, swoop. This is during the cooking era. And he was very like, he has a song called I think it's called fuck, what is it? Shit, it don't matter. But it was just songs where he was like, got my God, I'm so mad. I have to look this up. I'm sorry, guys. Dead air. I'm sorry.
He has no more Vans. I got my New Balance on, and yes, they are sneakers.
He was
Lil
putting
B.
out these songs where people were like, what? What is he talking about?
What does he even look like now?
Lil B, what is the name of the song?
I always thought his name was a very poor choice.
Okay, let me play this Wonton Soup song. Just so you hear the kind of vibe he was on for a long time. And he started to get this kind of almost like an underground fan base of people who like, is this serious or is this a troll?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
So it was shit like that, dog. It just sounded cheap, and it was like, what the fuck is he talking about? But he kind of got like a weird fan base, right? And so when he did this freestyle, this Double XL freestyle with Kendrick, and mind you, they're all kind of new, they're freshmen, right? I didn't know who Kendrick was at that point, but Kendrick's going off, right? And then Lil B comes up, and he starts really rapping. And people were expecting like wonton soup shit. And he was like really kind of going off, like saying some shit. And I remember they cut to, do you know who Yellow Wolf is?
Yes, the white boy.
A white boy. They cut to like and I don't know if this is a actual reaction shot of him or it's something they inserted in there, but you see Yellow Wolf just being like, what the? Like his face is like, he's like shocked that Lil B can actually rap. He has his face like, what? You know what I'm saying? And then Lil B, I remember my favorite part of the freestyle is like he kind of, I don't know if he forgot his next shit, but he raps for a bit and then he goes, I'm the Ross rapper. And then Kendrick Lamar like cracks up and daps him up. But it's interesting,
That means he's definitely fucking with people at that point.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
He's 100% fucking with people.
And that's why I always kind of thought he was super genius with it because I'm like, oh, he's just like doing this shit to kind of troll a little bit because he can really rap.
Because there's no way you could fake being bad. You can't fake being good. There's no way. Either you have it or you fucking don't.
Mm-hmm.
So for him to do that, it's like, okay, you've been fucking with people. That's crazy.
Bro, speaking of wordplay that you just kind of naturally have, let me just tell you this quick story the other night. So fucking random, dog. I woke up from a dream and I had to write a joke down because I made a fire dad joke in my dream, okay? And I woke up because it was so good. I was like, I gotta write this down. So this was like 4 a.m. And for context, in the dream, I'm at the DMV with Josh from Blue's Clues, the Filipino guy.
What the fuck?
We're kicking it. And then something happened, like a car crashed through the building. And then someone's like, shit got scattered everywhere. And for some reason, Josh from Blue Clues starts telling me, he's like, oh, I have a cassette tape that I play for my dog to relax him, right? Of like just sounds that soothe my dog. And I was like, and I came up with this joke in my dream and I woke up. The joke was ASM ARF.
Well, guys, that wraps up this episode of Dudes Behind the Foods. That was I'm so mad right now. That's very, you know what? I'll tell you my dad joke that I heard online, not my joke that had me fucking dying. He's talking to his grandma. He goes, hey, grandma, have you heard of that new medication that's better than Viagra? It's called My Cock's a Floppin'.
My cock's a flopping. My cock's a flopping.
I don't know why. I don't know why that shit killed me. Fucking stupid as shit.
But did you come up with it in your sleep?
Yeah, but you could have went back to sleep. It would have been fine. You didn't have to wake up for that one.
I just think it's interesting how the human brain works. And even when I'm completely out of consciousness, I'm still coming up with fire puns.
Can I just say this? That for this man, he's so dedicated that he would wake up in the middle of his sleep to write a joke down, but he can't finish the script. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life.
Let me get to a point where I'm writing the script in my sleep, dog, and it's lit.
I'm just going to wake up. I'll do it tomorrow. Well, This wraps up this episode of Dude
Genius Brain
Behind
Chaser.
the Chaser. We will see you all
tomorrow.
next time.
Yo, it's the dudes behind the food. Dude.